This is Luetin. When it comes to the Alien franchise, it's something that does not skimp on all the hallmarks of a classic FPS game. Alien killing machines, dark claustrophobic light flickering conditions, and a brilliantly pre-established background plot. So it'd be a quick assumption to make that with nearly all the design work done before a game's development even began, it'd be pretty easy to use it as a foundation to build an amazing game, right? Well, considering the Alien series is one that has spawned 32 previous versions, not counting some Predator games where it appeared as well, you would think that by now it had been done to death. Apparently not, as we see Sega and Gearbox releasing yet another variation on a theme. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I dislike these games. Who doesn't love running around in a scary dark corridor with a big gun blasting those acid-bleeding bastards back to where they came from and hoping you don't cause a catastrophic decompression in the process? But the concern for me is that when it comes to a franchise like Aliens, a vast amount of design development has been done already. And so it really should be a case of writing a killer script, brilliant game dynamic, and then bam, instant hit. Especially considering the game was first announced to be in development in 2006. Well, time's going to tell on that one. But something that we've learned so far do glean on a really well thought out release. The game will begin at the end of Aliens, slotting in and exploring the story between there and Alien 3. You begin by entering and exploring the Sulaco, the ill-fated marine transport ship, and from that moment you enter the copy and paste spaceship shooter sequences appearing to unfold around you. Some of the more interesting aspects of the title though are the way in which you interact with your in-game tools, as well as the co-op functionality. Gearbox have decided, and I think very wisely, to not provide you any on-screen HUD, so the only way you know your ammo is from the weapon counters as well as your own intuition, as well as things like your motion tracker and so on. These factors in themselves mean it will be a very tense and pressurised situation, with you having far less control over your setup than in other titles. You can easily imagine being in a frantic alien battle, only to realise you were drawn into the moment and didn't spot your ammo was low. Also, every mission can be played by up to 4 people, and apparently your friends can drop in and out of a mission as they please, meaning it should provide some fun drop in and out gameplay. Gearbox have also promised dynamic AI to provide varied combat, but how many times have you heard that whilst dodging the predictable moves of AI enemies? This game looks to cover plenty of familiar territory, but at the same time Gearbox seeks to explore every opportunity of unfilled narrative, as well as creating the environments you would expect from the Alien series. The multiplayer mode is predictable as ever, Marines facing off against aliens in a Left 4 Dead styling, humans sporting big guns, aliens quick and vicious. In the end, the success or failing of the title will be how well it combines the attention to detail of a strongly well-established series against the necessary innovation required to make this game something special and not just a next-gen version of the 30-odd games that preceded it. We will no doubt get a better look at the game at E3. Aliens Colonial Marines is currently scheduled for a February 2013 release.